Hey guys, this is Dan from Driver Motorsports, and today we're going to be talking about this absolutely sick 1996 Nissan Leopard. So we wanted to do a full promo video on this car, but the weather this week is not going to play along with us, and it's also getting picked up today to go to its new owner. So our customer Eddie ended up purchasing this. He saw it on our incoming inventory list and reached out to me a while ago about a Leopard, specifically a turbo model Leopard. This is a turbo, so this has the VQ30 DET. This one, when we saw it at auction pics, and maybe we can insert this into the video, the only picture that we had of the interior that kind of showed really what's happening with this car was just one of the dash where we could see a couple of these speakers. But we'll get to the interior here in a minute and why this thing surprised us. It just has a lot of really cool stuff on it, and we feel like we needed to talk about it. Exterior wise, it's completely stock. The only modifications that we did on the exterior are the window tint, and then the windows of the grille we actually blacked out for, per his request, and I think it looks really good. Makes the front end even more aggressive than the Leopards already are. It's got some 19-inch work Varianzas that are actually in really good spec and are in really good shape as well. One of the first things that we noticed that we couldn't quite tell in the pictures is it's got this big brake kit, front and rear. It's huge brakes. We've looked up the brand Session, I can't find them, but they work really well. So it stops on a freaking dime. On the exterior, in the rear, you can also tell it's got this huge exhaust on it, this big exhaust tip, and it basically just replaces the factory muffler, and it sounds really good. Surprisingly, with just a muffler, it changes the sound of the car. It sounds really good. But this thing is super cool on the exterior. As you know, we really like the Leopards, but where it gets really insane is on the interior. So let's check that out. If you wanna hop in and check out with me, everything is custom. There's ONU or ONU factory badging everywhere. I've looked them up online, can't find them. But I will say, the work that they did on this thing is absolutely fantastic. So it's got custom door cards with custom speakers. And then the acrylic, I don't know if you'll be able to catch that on camera, is actually backlit, which is super cool. So it just adds this nice glow to everything. The dash mat has been redone, and it's got custom molded speakers in here, so tweeters and like a little 3 or 4 inch woofer in the dash, and everything is Alcantara. Let's see here. This whole center section is, it's got a custom video panel and Alpine system, and they moved the HVAC components and the ETC card reader into the glove compartment, which is just super cool and super well done. And everything still functions. The screen, an audio shop's gonna have to look at that, but center console is custom. The whole back seat is custom as well, so we can open that up. So the entire back seat has been redone with Alcantara and suede, and then the rear deck lid as well is all custom with backlit panels. And then on the C-pillar, they've customized those as well, and the acrylic actually lights up around that. So the interior of this thing is absolutely insane. And then let me grab the keys actually, and I'll show you something else that's really cool. So on the, I don't know what you call this. Yeah. So another really cool feature, since this has a lot of audio equipment in it and electronics, they've actually customized the rear light housing, or the center housing for the light. I don't know, what do you call this thing? Somebody tell me. But they've added digital gauges to just monitor voltage throughout the car, which is super cool. Obviously this beautiful Nardi steering wheel. And then it's got air horns as well, which is, it's got a button over here for that. They're pretty killer, but we can show you a couple other things that they've done electronic wise under the hood. Check that out. So keeping in true VIP fashion, we've got a completely stopped VQ30 DET. It's still got the stock airbox, stock radiator, stock everything performance wise. Runs and drives amazing, as you can imagine, with as little miles as it has. But what's really cool is normally your battery sits right here, and what they've done is they've created this power distribution block up here in the front. So you've got all these extra fuses and relays, and then all your your big power stuff for your subs and speakers all on one board. It was all loomed really nicely. The battery relocation is done very well. Whoever did the modifications on this thing, that shop is really cool. Like, just what they did on the interior with all the sound and everything, it's just super cool. This thing's on JIC Magic coilovers. They ride great as well. Love this car. It's too cool that we couldn't. This car is too cool, and so cool that we had to do some sort of footage on it and get you guys some some beauties so you guys can take a look at it. It's just super cool. I know the customer is super stoked on it and should be there really soon to them. So this thing's rad. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, like, comment, subscribe. We do have another Leopard for sale as well currently on the website. So check that out, and we'll see you next time.